All right.
Cool. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Andy Garza, and my other partner, her name is,
I'm Emily Garza.
yes. So our group project presentation is going to consist of the innate immunity. Next page.
I'm sorry. There you go.
Okay. All right, introduction. So in the human body, the innate immune system serves as the body's initial line of defense against invading microbes and damaged cells. One of the main functions for this specific part of the immune system is the defense against foreign microbes, so as well as the defense against damaged cells. Initially, when the microbe is introduced into the body, after it has already passed the first line of innate immune defense, macrophages will typically be the cells of the first to respond in the presence of these microbes. However, the only way that macrophages can detect these microbes is by pattern recognition receptors, otherwise known as PRRs.
So pathogen recognition receptors can detect specific patterns that are related to certain pathogens. The term for this occurrence is known as pathogen-associated molecular patterns, or PAMPs. An example of when a PAMP occurs would be when a foodborne pathogen such as E. coli enters the body and a specific component of the bacteria such as the cell wall becomes detected by the PRR. However, toll-like receptors, or TLRs, are the actual components within the PRRs, and the TLRs are the ones that can recognize the antigen. PLRs can also be present on the surface of macrophages. As for the cells that have been damaged or are in a state of distress, this term is known as damage-associated molecular patterns, or DAMPs. An example of this can be when some tissue on the body has undergone trauma force and is damaged, such as a cut.
So for the components of the innate immunity, these are pretty much specialized cells in the innate immune system, and there is a good variety of these, such as neutrophils, monocytes, macrophages, dendritic cells, natural killer or NK cells, eosinophils, basophils, mast cells, cytokines, the complement system, and then inflammation, antiviral state. However, from the cytokines and down below, those aren't cells, they're more of a specialized accessories for the innate immune system that helps with defense.
So starting off with the neutrophils. One of the first is neutrophils, which are responsible for responding to either PAMP or DAMP. These white blood cells are responsible for invading and killing any pathogenic microbe or damaged cell. It should also be noted that these neutrophils are one of the most abundant within the immune system. However, the life expectancy of these cells is short-lived.
As for monocytes, these cells, otherwise known as, well, these cells, which consist of white blood cells, that's what they essentially are well and are similar to neutrophils, since both of these cells are classified as phagocytes, and they also aid in the process of inflammation. However, one of the main differences is that monocytes tend to have a much longer lifespan.
Macrophages are a type of unique cell since they are quite versatile and can engulf pathogens via phagocytosis and play a role as an antigen-presenting cell, or APC, to help with the production of antibodies.
As for dendritic cells, otherwise known as DCs, they are a bit like macrophages, since they are also APCs, otherwise known as antigen-presenting cells. One of the main differences, however, is that they can travel to T lymphocytes so that antibodies can be produced.
So natural killer cells, or just NKs, are cells that are shown in the name as specialized in killing. However, it is only responsible for killing cells that are cancerous of infected with an I messed up. Let me see if I can edit that again. Hold on. Natural killer cells. As for natural killer cells, or just NK, these cells are shown in the name, literally just killing cells. However, they're oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I didn't read this slide before. I'm like so sorry. Give me a second, give me a second. Okay. So natural killer cells. As for natural killer cells, these cells, as shown in the name, are specialized in killing. However, they are only responsible for killing cells that are cancerous or infected with a virus. More so, the method of how it kills these infected cells is through the release of cytotoxic granules.
As for eosinophils, these cells are specialized in defending the body against parasitic infections, such as helminths. I believe that's how you pronounce it. More so, this is done by the release of cytotoxic proteins and enzymes that the cell has stored when it may encounter a parasite.
So basophils are cells specialized in helping the body maintain allergic reactions. This is mainly because there are many immune receptors at their surface which allow allergens to bind to them, leading to the release of histamines, inflammatory responses, and all other allergy response symptoms.
As for basophils, these are specialized in helping the body maintain. Oh, oops. Okay, you want to cut that out?
Yeah, that's fine. Just give me a second, and then you start.
All right, let me put myself on mute and then you tell me when to go.
No, I mean just like give me a second to like so I can cut it out from the silence, you know? Okay. You can go ahead.
As for mast cells, these, on the other hand, are also slightly related to basophils, since they are well equipped with histamines and other inflammatory mediators. They are also equipped with these inflammatory mediators so that they can be sent over to surrounding tissue at any given notice if necessary.
So as for cytokines, although these may not be cells, they are, however, a set of small proteins that play a critical role in the function of the immune system. More so, one of the functions that cytokines have as a role is in communication between these cells, notifying them when specific tasks may be needed. Some of the more common cytokines present in the immune system are interleukins, I believe, and interferons.
As for the complement system, one of the reasons why this system plays such a crucial factor in the immune system is primarily because it can act as a stimulant for the adaptive immune system by enhancing the efficiency of antibody-mediated responses.
So these are the innate immune responses. Inflammation is a process that plays a crucial factor in this system since it assists the body in sending out white blood cells to an area of infected or damaged cells. In doing so, the rate of recovery is also dependent on the efficiency of the inflammation and how long it lasts. And for the second response of the innate immunity, it is the antiviral state, which is a process where interferons are released to respond to viral infections, as well as the inhibition of viral replication and cell apoptosis. Okay, I think I'll cut it right there.
All right, sounds good. So you